What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Strum Session. So today we are going to learn some of the easiest to play chords on the guitar. You learn these 4 chords, that's all you're ever going to need. I know people are going to tell you there's variations of these chords and you're not playing the chords the correct way. To that I'd say, who cares? If it sounds good, if it sounds just like it should, then you're playing the right chord. So don't worry about it. If someone's saying, oh, that's a C add 9, that's a C2, it's a variation of a C. Just play the C and you'll be fine. So we're going to start with the G though. For the G, you want to put your fingers like this. You're going to want to put your index finger on the 2nd fret on the A string, just like this. You're going to want to put your middle finger on the E string on the 3rd fret, like this. And then your ring finger and your pinky finger, you want to anchor those. Ring finger on the B string, 3rd fret, and the pinky finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. So the G chord will sound like this. That chord is basically your Cadillac of guitar chords. Everything, every song is pretty much in G. There's variations, yes, but you know G, you're going to be able to play any song out there. And so from the G, we're going to go to a C. And again, like I said at the beginning of this, it's a C2, C add 9, C, it doesn't matter. This is a variation of a C chord. This is a C, C add 9, C2, it's a variation of a C chord. So you're going to go back to your original G shape, like this, and all you have to do is move your index finger and your ring and your middle finger down a string apiece. So from the G to the C. Again, from the G to the C. And then the C chord will sound like this. So you put those together, and you already got a song, G and C. And so with that, you're halfway through to a good old country song. But we got 2 more chords we're going to learn for you today. And so now we're going to learn an E minor. E minor goes perfectly with a G and a C. E minor can be played multiple different ways. It could be played with just 2 strings on 1 fret. And so now we're going to learn an E minor. E minor can be played lots of different ways. And so one way we're going to do it is your middle finger on the A string on the 2nd fret, right here, and your ring finger on the D string, right under it. Play both those together, you get an E minor. But when we are playing in this G shape, where we go from G down to C, we want to be able to get to the E minor without having to move our fingers around that much, right? We want to stay anchored into this position. So if I'm on a G, and then I move to a C, all I have to do for an E minor is I have to move my index finger and my middle finger over to the E minor. And how I'm doing that, I'm moving my index finger up 1 string, moving it up here to the A string, and I'm going to move my middle finger to the D string on the 2nd fret. So it looks like this. G to C to E minor. My ring finger and my pinky are going to stay anchored in this position. Again, G to C to E minor. And it'll sound like this. The last chord for these 4 chords is the D. And again, the D can be played multiple different ways. We're going to put our index finger on the G string, 2nd fret. We're going to put our middle finger on the E string, 2nd fret. And then our ring finger is going to rest on that B string on the 3rd fret. And so you put them all together, and it sounds like this. Just like that, you can play multitude of different songs. G, C, E minor, D. Get out and strum it. Play your guitar. Come on back. Watch a few songs. Watch a few videos here. We use a lot of those same 4 chords in a lot of our videos. But get to strumming. We'll see you next time on Strum Session. Be good.